G'day YouTube, welcome to Greer's Great Aussie Adventures. I'm Ray, the blind traveller.
I'm Emily, the wife of the blind traveller.
I'm Isabel, the daughter of the blind traveller.
We've been travelling Australia since 2018 now. We've recently decided to share our travels with you guys. So sit back, relax, grab a pen and paper and plan that next holiday. G'day guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be heading from where we are to Coober Pedy. It's like another 400 k's. Currently we're 100 k's out of Port Augusta. What's this place called? Mona Lena Lagoon Rest Area. The rest area is actually over that way a fair bit. We sort of just drove off into the scrub trying to get away on our own, but as you can see, people still found us. But yeah, no, it's a nice spot. We got here yesterday. We're gonna stayed last night. We're gonna stay tonight as well. There's good signal here. Sam's getting some editing done and putting up the previous video. So we'll get a bit of that stuff done. We've got a bit of cleaning to do, and then we're gonna head on to the next spot. See what we can see between here and there, and take you along for a drive. So, nice chilly morning this morning. It's like 7 I think, so beautiful blue skies. But yeah, so we've packed up, obviously. Time to head off today. We've been here, 3 nights? I think it's 3 nights. We're gonna head on today. I know we're probably gonna 150 odd K, but we're gonna go through Woomera. So we'll pull in there and have a look. I think they got a dump point there, so we'll use that. And then there's just north, actually there's Spud's Roadhouse too, so we'll pull in there, due for Red Bull. And then past Woomera is a few salt lakes that you can camp at, and a couple of them you can walk across and that sort of thing. So we might pull in there for a day or two and have a look before we get to Coober Pedy, and just do some exploring around that area. But we'll see you in Woomera. So we just stopped here at what is it, Scenic Lookout, Mum said. And yeah, it's sort of just on the way. We're about 40k from where we were. We've done nothing but go up and down big hills. But yeah, just Scenic Lookout, so we just pulled up here. Ham's taking some pics. Nice view out there. Nice view of the nothingness. But back on the road we go. Alright, so we just pulled up here in Woomera. We just pulled up. The public water point's just down there. We're going to top up with water. We don't need it, but since it's only another couple 100k to Coober Pedy, it means if we get water here we can catch up on washing and everything before we get there. But yeah, so as we pulled in, there's Rocket Park they call it here, and it's just open air. You can just walk around. There's planes, there's rockets, like full rockets and everything. So I think we'll go through here and have a squeeze around. I love that there's no fence, so you can get right up, I can have a feel of everything. Get up close and personal with it all. Gotta watch that, it'll take your eye out. So yeah, this is this little town. It's only 5k in off the Stewart Highway, so it's that's nothing. But yeah, so that's where we just were at the Rocket Park there, and straight across the road you got heaps more. It just keeps going on, and there's a museum over there, but it doesn't look open today, being Sunday. But yeah, like so many people drive past this sort of stuff. It's unreal. That's a Rolls Royce motor. That's all stuff they've collected. So this old rocket here was found in the Simpson Desert in 1990 and recovered. And what was it, the first rocket?
Yeah, it was first used to carry Australia's first satellite into orbit in 1967.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of awesome little bits and pieces that you never see anywhere. I've never been anywhere that's sort of either got missiles and bombs and rockets and everything all on display like this. Usually it's just planes. But yeah, it's just something we sort of saw when we were stopping getting water. That's why you got to pull into these little towns and have a look. But we'll go and fill up with water now, and we'll give the caravan park a call and see if we can use that dump point.
Yeah.
Then we'll go check out Spuds.
Yeah.
Spuds Roadhouse before we go to back out on the road where there's absolutely nothing. So we just pulled in here at Lake Hart rest area. We're just sort of not staying here, we're just pulling our way past because it's a major rest area, so it's hectic. But yeah, we just sort of pull up for a look at the view of the lake, and it's actually got water in it, so
We'll go over there and have a look.
we'll go over and have a squiz. I don't think you can see it out the window, but yeah, because it's a major area, like this is midday and it's still busy.
Still busy.
So because it's a major rest area, it's a hell no for us. But we'll go and have a look at the lake, eh? Definitely nice out there. There's a walking track you can go down to it and that, but Em's busted her foot, so we'll just look from back here. But I'm pretty sure there's quite a few of these lakes along here. We're actually going to be camping on one, so but yeah, we thought we'd just stop and have a squiz on our way past. No point just driving past it. Like Isabel's dance. Alright, we're back in the car and we'll probably end up stopping at another one. I think there's, like I said before, there's quite a few along here, so we'll stop and have a look. You definitely want to be like camping close to people to camp here, that's for sure. It's people that close, and yeah, it's midday, so it's going to get a hell of a lot busier. But yeah, and the way people park sort of makes it hard to navigate and just park to have a look, but oh well. Head on. Alright, so you can see we ended up pulling up on Salt Lake. We just found a dirt road out on the highway that sort of headed in through a bit of scrub and popped out here. You can see people have obviously camped here before. But yeah, it's right on a salt lake. There's a few spots up in the scrub, but we wanted the view of the salt lake. But do some laundry. Seeing as though we're going to be in Coober Pedy in a couple of days, we can use the water that we've got. So beautiful weather for doing washing. But yeah, so we'll chill here for a day, maybe two. It's a nice spot, nice and quiet. Hopefully we've got it to ourselves. Isabel can knock out some school tomorrow, and maybe knock out 2 days or 3 days worth that way. We don't have to worry about it while we're in Coober Pedy. We can just do the touristy thing. But yeah, so this is our life for a couple of days. Quite nice. Hopefully it doesn't get too windy. But yeah, go and help them with the laundry, I guess. Alright, so we got up this morning. We're gonna, your lights off? Yep. We're gonna stop somewhere between Coober Pedy and where we were, but we're a bit out of track with our dates. So, welcome to Coober Pedy. We just thought we'd pull up here and get some photos of the Coober Pedy sign. And then we'll go in town. We're gonna stay at the free camp at the Old Miners.
Yeah, Old Timers Mine. They got a camp there, so we're going to set up there for a couple of days and do everything we've mapped out and that we want to do. So what we'll do is we'll show you basically like half of the first stuff in this video, and then we'll do a part 2 and we'll show you the rest of the stuff in that one. But yeah, it's awesome welcome to town sign. Probably one of the best ones we've seen. Yeah, it's cool as.
But we'll go and have a look at a map and see how we get to where we're staying. And go and have a look. Not a bad little spot here, a little bit small, a little bit crowded, but at least we're right sort of in the middle of town. Right, we'll go for a stroll and have a look what we can do today. It's definitely different when you walk around and you see doorways just going into the hill. Little patios and that.
this is the 360 winch lookout. Basically a 360 degree view of the whole town. Same truck as what's on the welcome to Coober Pedy sign. Definitely some interesting contraptions. So this thing's basically a big vacuum cleaner. There's a lot of stuff on the board, but basically this pipe here went down into the hole and sucked out, and then it came out of the hopper, and then they sifted through it. But yeah, it was called the blower, but it's basically, yeah, it's an actual vacuum cleaner. Alright, so we're going to head in now and do the old timers mine. It's an underground house and old original mine, so go and check that out. How much was this one? 15? 15 for adults.
For adults, $5 for children.
And they do accept the companion card, so yeah. Go inside and have a look, see what we can find in here. It's still in restriction, so we've got to put our masks on. That's unreal. So they actually found that by accident when they were digging to make the shop. Alright, here we go. It's obviously not wheelchair accessible. Check out this little thing.
So this is what they call a cavern. So basically this has been dug out and a miner would have crawled in here to gouge out all the opal in the rock.
There's not a lot of room in there.
No, no need for confined space.
Well, there's not even a lot of room in here. Like I can't stand up in here.
Watch out, it gets a little bit lower again.
So they got these down the end here to just sort of show you what the miners used. There's a little pick around the side there, a little shovel and a bucket. And it said it can take them anywhere from a week to a month to what to do?
To dig down 20 to 30 feet to get to the level of the opal.
Depending on how hard
the ground was.
The ground was. There's definitely not much room in here.
No.
So this part here is basically like a intersection. So you got that way to the old mine shaft. Down that way is just where we were. Then you got takeoffs all around it. Big hole straight up. So this is just an example of opal gouging.
basically when they get to the stage of finding traces of opal, they slow down to digging inches a day, only inches, so they don't risk breaking it or losing trace of it. Apparently it's every miner's dream to get to this stage.
Closer.
So as you come around from that last bit, it actually shows you a full shaft. I'll zoom up in a sec, but it explains that they literally make the size of the shaft to suit them and put the hand and feet cutouts.
Yeah, so I don't know what you can see here, but
Of the shaft and the dude coming down.
here's the cutouts for your hand and your feet as you
And
climb
your feet as you climb up and down.
up. That's pretty incredible.
Then you got the tunnel each side. Unreal.
Alright, so just watch out. It's a
They're
bit
decent little cutouts.
downhill here.
Oh, we're going down.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a track, so you need tractions.
So this is how they got the buckets out of the mine. What they call them, bucket barrows.
Yeah,
They use them instead of wheelbarrows because wheelbarrows you have to double handle, they have to dig it out
shovel it again.
and then out of the bucket into the wheelbarrow, whereas this just takes the whole bucket out. It's unreal. Little, what they call them, bull holes,
Bull holes.
where they've stuck the gelignite explosives to
Blow it up.
blow it out like this. Yeah, so this bit here is just sort of explaining when they put the explosives in, they start with a 1-inch hole, working to a 2-inch hole, and then putting the explosive. But you imagine drilling a 2-inch hole, was it 2 feet deep with a bloody hand drill?
Yeah, drill in 2 feet or so.
Unreal. I don't know if you can see how smooth that is. They just said there's an example. This is modern day mining equipment, dug all this. And then the real jagged stuff is the old stuff. Really well done museum, really laid out well. A lot of stuff to look at, not all just reading. This is what they need to put in the pokies now. Maximum payout $50 and use 10 cents to play a game. Good old slot machine. The way they're sculpted into the rock is incredible, like hand sculpted. And it brings you through to the underground house. Like that, dig a shelf into the wall, don't need cupboards. It's actually quite a big house when you walk around it. But ventilation there. Safe there in the wall.
Oh, that's cool.
Hide all your findings. What's this one? Oh, it's just a
The
bottle.
jug.
Yeah.
So this is showing how the average person lives underground today. That first bit was old.
Oh, so I don't know if you've heard all that, but
This is modern.
the first part we went to was old original,
Apparently.
and then this part's been converted to show how the modern day, all the people that live underground now here,
Yeah.
how their houses
How
are.
it would look.
They definitely live a lot nicer underground nowadays than they did in the original days, that's for sure. Straddle some stairs again.
Mind your head.
So down there is where we were looking up at the cutouts to climb. This is the fella that was up there climbing.
More opalized shells is what.
So where's that?
So in there you can actually see it really, really well. It's quite a thick.
So that there is the original, the same opal strand.
Yeah.
That was where we walked in to the tunnel itself at the front, and they only just missed it.
Yeah.
Back when they obviously had the mine, so
they missed
poor
it
buggers.
by. They say by only 10 inch or 25 centimeters. They missed it by.
Definitely not good for them.
The seam goes.
That was absolutely incredible. Like for the 20 bucks, actually I think it was $17, which means it's only a couple of bucks for Isabel. But unbelievable. So to be able to actually walk around, it's the oldest original mine, to be able to actually walk around through exactly where they were, sit where they sat. But Em and Isabel are still in there drilling over the jewellery. But yeah, and to go in his house, see how his house was, see how the new house is set up. Yeah, incredible. Definitely recommend it if you're in the area. But yeah, I think I'll just go and see, because it's been a while now, so I hope she's not spending up money. But yeah, I'm speechless. It was incredible. Yeah, so it's a fully self-guided tour. They give you a form with all the info, and there's numbers just riddled through the whole thing, and each number's got a full breakdown on everything, so you can go as slow as you want, as fast as you want, and all the info still absorbs in. So a lot better than one of those guided tours, we feel anyway. But yeah, my view is that was incredible, well worth it. Yeah. What do you reckon?
I think it was great.
Isabel wants a piece of the jewellery, but she's a bit young.
Yeah, no, I think it was really good value for the 20 bucks it cost us to go in there. It's definitely an eye-opener. Like, we've done a lot of underground mine tours before, but this was a totally different type of mining, different feel. Yeah. And not to mention having a look at all the beautiful opals on the way out. They're just stunning. There's so many different types, different sizes, different colorations. It's well worth going in. Well worth it.
For now, we're going to leave you guys there.
Yep.
So make sure you tune in the next video for the rest of Coober Pedy. We're having a ball, but it's time to call it quits for this video.
Yep.
So don't forget to like and subscribe. Any comments, leave them below.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.